Stepping through the sevens, Simviator flying high. One real world, ways and why. Flows and procedures you'll desire. Come on aboard the live stream flyer. He's got the knowledge that you need, from all the checklists to SOBs. Failure's active, keeping it real. In his flights you'll join the thrill. GSX Live with the Vatsim ATC. We love to fly the PMDG 73. From cockpit prep to arrival time, you'll learn and enjoy the whole ride. Expand your mind with every stream. In the cockpit that we dream. 737 Simviator shows how it's done. You'll learn the ropes while having fun. No flight too long, no skies too wide. With every flight he'll be your guide. Real world ways and steady hand. Reach new heights as you learn to command. GSX Live with the Vatsim ATC. We love to fly the PMDG 73. From cockpit prep to arrival time, you'll learn and enjoy the whole ride. GSX Live with the Vatsim ATC. We love to fly the PMDG 73. From cockpit prep to arrival time, you'll learn and enjoy the whole ride.
Yo, what's up, Simviators? We are here at Melbourne today. Let me get rid of that, like always. We're here at Melbourne, and we're following the real world schedule of Victor Uniform Papa. And we're going from Melbourne to Canberra, and then up to the Gold Coast. We are on Vatsim today. We'll pull it up, pull VatSpy up, have a look. Hope everyone's having a happy Friday. Yeah, mad, we've got ground, tower, and approach. 1, 2, 1. We got a pilot's life 2 tracking our flight today, and I think that's flight level 290. Velocity 259 today, and that's all good. Alright, we've got the jetway at the front, the stairs at the back, because we're refueling. If you're refueling, you need a jetway and a stair, or 2 stairs. If you only have a jetway and no stair at the back, you'll need a flight attendant to arm the door, so that when the door opens, the evacuation slide extinguishes. But anyway, let's get on to the cockpit preparation. And Hercules, oh, what's up, bro? Happy Friday to you. Hope you're having a good day. Good to see you here again. And we'll jump on board now. Alright, inside. Let's get into our seat. And first thing first, get rid of the HUD. We're going to do the electrical power up procedure, battery on, ground power. And we'll do the faulting up test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. APU detect in-up light lets us know that we can use the APU. Overheat test, run DC power, so looking for the top hat. Cancel the bell. They stay illuminated. Extinguisher test 1 and 2. and we'll do the bell cutoff switch, which is all good. Electrical power up completed, and now we can get the IRS on. Parking brake now, and we can get our ATIS, which is 118.0. Oh, or is that tower? Better check here. What, Melbourne ATIS 1180. I don't know, why isn't it coming through? Oh well, let's just get that from VH-VUP then. We'll try it again while we wait. $2.7 for arrivals, $3.40 for departures, so normally $3.4. And we've got Quebec 300, 300 at 15 knots, and few at 36, and broken 42, QNH 1008. Alright, we got the ATIS. Alright, that's all good. Make sure that's off, actually. And we can get our charts for today. Request our data. Even forgetting to do that every time. We'll get our taxi charts. Airport info, we'll get our SID today, which will be Docel 1. We do have failures on, so if we have to come back, it's going to be runway 27. We'll get our arrival charts now. Our star is going to be Poly 9 X-ray. And our approach probably be the runway 35. What do you reckon we take the ILS? Yeah, alright, let's take that. Alright, we've got all our charts here now. Our departure for today. Alright, all good. This is our flight plan. Flight level 290. All good, we don't need that. Let's do the oxygen test now. Whoops. Got the crosshairs. No more than 100 drop on the PSI up here. It's all good. Fill out the other side as well. And we can do the flight deck access system switch. Manual gear extension door is closed. Crash axe, fire extinguisher, P6 panel on the circuit breakers is all good. The 18 slide's all good. We'll get the glare shield. And we can go up and complete the overhead panel. Flaps test. It's the first flight of the day, so this is one of the first flight of the day test. Flight recorder. The light should go dim. Overspeed. And the stick shakers. Whoops. That's 1. And 2. We'll complete the other test now. This ETOPS test. I just do it anyway. Wait for the light to go dim. Check the battery voltages, DC, AC. They're sufficient. Emergency lights now. We'll turn on the seat belts once the passengers are on. Oh, we'll turn it on after refueling. Window heat can go on. Hydraulics can go on later. Cockpit voice recorder test. Hold that. Flight level 29 is outflow valve first. Flight level 290. And I think this is 1900, but I'm gonna check. Canberra runway 35 for our airport. Our runway elevation should be 1900. All good. Oh, whoops, didn't turn that on for the first officer. Let's put this to 4009 for now, and we'll set up the rest later. Map on 10, light test 1, light test 2. Get our quantities, the oil quantity above 13 quarts, no RF on the hydraulic refill. We do have the anti-skid in-up light on. That will turn off once we turn on the hydraulics, and the brake pressure will come up as well. All good, we can do our pre-flight checklist now. Let's do it. Oxygen tested 100%, nav transfer display switch is normal auto, window heat is on, pressurization mode selector is auto. Flight instruments, well, we don't have the heading here, but QNH is 1008 and 1008. Parking brake is set and engine start levers are cut off. Pre-flight checklist completed. Alright, we're at Melbourne. And what's our gate number here? Echo 6. Yeah, Echo 6 for our gate number. Put in the IRS now, the GPS left. And we can get our route going. Sim brief, we'll set our fuel, select our route. We are velocity 259er. And we can load up our passengers from GSX now. I should turn this onto ground so we have something to listen to, eh? Gonna have to call him up for clearance in a second anyway. Alright, let's load up our route. And while we wait for that, let's just check who's online. We've got ground 1217. Alright, I'll call him up now before we go any further. And Melbourne ground, Boeing 73800, velocity 259er, at Echo 6 with Quebec request clearance to Canberra.
Office 259 cleared to Canberra above the Docell flight plan route. Runway 34, Docell 1 departure. Climb above the 5000. Scorpion 4070, departures on the 132.0.
Velocity 259 cleared to Canberra via Docell flight plan route. Runway 34, Docell 1 departure, climb via SID 5000, Squawk 4070 and departures 32.0.
Office 259.
Alright, we got that done. And we got our route in there, Docell, Yankee 59er to Aaron. Putting our departures now. Runway 34, Docell 1 and into Canberra. We do have the what are we taking? ILS Zulu runway 35 with the Poly 9 X-ray and Aaron transition. We'll go through this now and make sure that it's all good. Here we go, Mombi, Demco. Not sure what that's about. But let's add it up. Before I activate that, I'm just going to make sure that that's right. Alright, here we go. Starting. Yep, all good. We can activate that now. And then we can go into our N1 limit. Should I use virtual performance tool? Yeah, I'll use it. Boom. We'll pin this to the screen here. We'll get our weather as well from the sim. Alright, we'll calculate it again. And we got... Oh, I didn't even put this in, bloody hell. Let's put this in first before I forget it. Gosh, what am I doing? Getting one step ahead of myself here. Alright, we'll load this up. Otherwise things would have went very bad there. Let me get rid of this. And minus 200 on the fuel. And we'll get our top of climb wind here from our flight plan. Top climb 265, 63. and our deviation is -1, so -45. 10,001 in case we have to level off, and now we're good now. Alright, one day I'll set up my other screen. It's sitting here, but just haven't set it up yet. -34, 22, and we'll take the 2. That's when you're at 1,000 feet, and you'll get like a 20% cutback. Takeoff flaps 5, and we've got 139, 141, and 146. I only like using virtual performance tool for the V1. You get a more accurate V1, and also you get the engine failure procedure here, which we're going to put in now. So go to the end of the flight plan and just put in whatever you want, and climb straight ahead to 1.5 DME Melbourne. So Melbourne, our heading, which is 340. Whoops, 340/1.5, and Melbourne. And then left turn to 220. We'll go out 25 mile, 220. That's the right way to do it. I haven't flown for like since 2 weeks, I think, so I'm a bit rusty. Alright, we'll delete the created waypoint. Get rid of that now. Check out our engine out procedure, which is right there. And we're all good. We can put in the MSA now for Melbourne, which is 10 and 25. And we'll do the same for our runway today, runway 35. 5 mile, 10 mile. And also Canberra 25 mile MSA. Onto the climb now. Let's go for 300 and 76. Our cruise, let's go 78. The real plane would that all climb, cruise and descent on the econ speed. We won't go too fast here. And then 250 under 10,000. Last thing to do is just check the progress page. Oh, what's happening? And all the nav options are on, which they are, and we're all good. Just check this is right. Alright, we can turn on our APU now. Ground call for our hydraulics to go on. You see the anti-skid light disappear and the hydraulics go up above 2,800. Let's set our MCP now, 340. 340, being cleared to 5,000. 340 as well. put our passenger seatbelt signs on. Oh, Opane Racing, what's up, bro? How you going? And good afternoon from Aussie, bro. Hope you had a happy Friday to you. Hope you had a good practice in the over the weekend, bro. When's your race for that? Oh, we got the APU gen light. We can time 1 minute for the APU bleed. Let's put this onto APU now. Turn off the ground power. And onto APU gen. First officer would be back now. First flight of the day, I have to do this cargo fire test. Waiting for the TCAS test here.
TCAS test, pass.
And then the GPWS test. Put in our squawk now, 4070.
Pull up. Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Airspeed low, airspeed low.
Set up our radios. And our last thing is our trim, 5.96 and 146 on the V2. Opane says it's actually today and tomorrow in the UK. It's currently 3:28 AM for me. Had to be awake for a long journey to the circuit. Oh, true. Damn, up nice and early. Well, that's a good sign, bro. Bloody good luck for today. Is it, have you already qualified? If you haven't, all the best to you, bro. Bring home the gold. And if not, I hope you set lots of PBs. Alright, we got 2 minutes on the APU now, so we can use the bleed air. We'll reset our clock. And then let's finish up the overhead panel. Fuel pumps on. All good. What am I doing? Why'd I turn that off? Alright, let's get the before start checklist. Our min fuel for today is 4,800 and we have 10.2. Oh, that's right, we've refueled enough to go from Canberra to the Gold Coast, so we won't have to refuel. And Opane says quali is today, race is tomorrow. It's going to be difficult, but it's going to be good. Hell yeah, bro, all the best here, and I hope you smash it. And Captain Zemp says, good afternoon, mate. Good afternoon to you, Captain Zemp. Good to see you here, bro. Hope you're having a good Friday. Everyone in the chat, wish Opane Racing all the best for his race. Alright, passenger signs are on and windows are locked. We'll call GSX now for our pushback. We'll get rid of our we'll do it on this side. We'll get rid of our ground power. And MCP is V2 146 heading 340 and altitude 5,000. Takeoff speeds V1 is 139, VR 141 and V2 146. City pre-flight completed. Rudder aileron trim was 3 and 0. We'll get our taxi charts here. We're at Melbourne. And what do you reckon? We'll be going
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
what's that? Alpha Kilo runway 34. Our radios are set. We've got our departure. We should have the VOR and the ILS for when we come back, but stuff it. We'll probably get a failure now that it's not that we haven't done it. Transponder is on, expander, anti-collision light is on, and flight deck door closed and locked, and cabin is secure. Let's remove our chocks now. We got someone who spawned into us. That's alright. Nice baby. And we can call for pushback.
Melbourne ground today, Singapore 228 heavy on Alpha.
Singapore 228 heavy, goes into Melbourne, just taxi Alpha to the bay.
Alpha to the bay, Singapore 228 heavy.
And ground velocity 259, request push and start.
What's the 259 push approved?
Push approved, velocity 259. Alright, what do we got here? Facing west onto Gulf? Bloody hell. Yeah, west onto Gulf, hey? We'll try that.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brake set.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
I have to time chrono on this one. I had my mate go over and he's like, no, you have to do some stuff different. Right, starting engine 2. Oh man, that plane inside me, bloody hell. And Opane says I'm not even the best kart yet, so I have lots of work. The best have gears and go like 120 miles per hour. Oh, 25% will introduce the fuel. Sorry bro, I'll talk to you once we get that done. Now we're waiting for 56%. Cheers bro. I hope you yeah, you're gonna smash it bro, don't worry about the other cars. Just set personal best and bloody have a good night, good time. Alright, 56%. Engine stabilized, and we can start engine 2.
Get the 568 key received by the voice.
I know it's supposed to be on that one, but I'm using the top one, it's much easier.
Please set parking brakes.
25% N2, and now we'll set our parking brake now.
Unlocking gear.
Waiting for 56% N2, and we'll get our starter cut out up here. Oh, I forgot the timings again on the I'll stuff that up, and on this side as well. Alright, waiting for the max EGT line to disappear, which it does, and engines are stabilized.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass
Get the
pin removed.
568 Melbourne ground.
Left is clear, right is clear.
We'll set flaps 5. And we got 146 on the takeoff speed. Alright, before taxi checklist. Generators are on, probe heat is on, anti-ice not needed today, pack switches are auto, isolation valve auto, APUs off.
Our APUs update, currently Romeo now current, wind changes to 80 degrees at 16 knots, the maximum tailwind to 26. That's a Romeo now current.
I got Romeo now 28016. And we got a tailwind, did he say, of 6? Where were we? Engine start switch is continuous. And flaps 5 green light. Stabilizer trim is 6 units. Recalls checked. And RTO on the auto brake. Engine start levers, idle detent, ground equipment. We've seen him walk off with the pin. We'll check our flight controls, full forward, full back, full left, right, right up, full left, full right, and we'll blank that. Speed brake, down equipment, down and detent, and ground equipment clear. Alright, nearly ready for pushback here. Then velocity 259 with Romeo ready for pushback, ready for taxi.
Velocity 259, taxi by the Golf Alpha, and would you like the Juliet holding point 34?
Yeah, we'll take Juliet, that's all good, velocity 259.
Alright.
Golf Alpha, Juliet holding point, runway 34, velocity 259. Alright, we're ready for taxi. Turn on our lights now when we're ready for taxi. Takeoff config, and not more than 40% for breakaway. Alright boys, we got it. Opane says won't be able to chat for a few, but we'll be watching. Got to get my fireproofs on, they're boiling but needed. Hell yeah bro, warm up, get suited up now so you're all ready to go. And safe travels bro for your journey and for the race as well. Alright, so we go on Alpha and then Juliet now. Oh, we got 2,000, more than 2,300, so we can turn on our tank fuel pumps. Clear right, and we're cleared left. Alright, haven't done it. Oh, is this us here? Nah, next one. Bloody hell. I haven't done a flight for about 2 weeks, but this might be a sketchy takeoff, but oh well, we've got to do one anyway, don't we? Alright, let's do this now. TARA, flaps 5, yeah, all good. Flaps 5 green light, and stabilizer trim is 6 units. Traffic, terrain, and we'll take weather on our side. I do need to get the minimum climb gradient here for the departure. which I'll have a read on of in a second. Right now, really quickly, make sure I'm lined up. Runway 34.
You can now contact departures on 132.0. Yeah.
132.0, velocity 259er. We'll contact departures. And departures velocity 259er at Juliet holding point, runway 34 and ready.
Velocity 259 approach. G'day. Runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Runway 34 clear for takeoff, velocity 259er. Alright, landing lights on, strobe is on. Turn off the APU, I forgot that. PARA, all good. I forgot to press ET when we started taxiing before. No VNAV takeoff. And the ladies would give us 2 dings after 7 minutes. Alright, let's line up, looking for 340 on the MD. We're already on departures. .340 on the MD, 40% timing. ET is the lapse time. Let it spool up. And toga. Right, takeoff thrust set. And 1 toga. Checked. Rotate. Oh, the wind's hectic. Alright, positive rate, gear up. Our acceleration height is 3000 today. And Melbourne departures, velocity 259 at 2000, climbing 5000.
Velocity 259, identified, climb by SID at flight level 240, cancel speed restriction.
Alright, cancel speed, climb 240, velocity 259. Alright, 3000. Let's just put this up to 12,000 for now. Accelerating after 3,000 feet, flaps up, flaps 1. And we can cancel, oh, bug up. And we've got no speed restrictions either. Flaps up. We'll begin our turn here. Bloody hell, that tailwind doesn't want to climb. Alright, we can go VNAV, autopilot, climb, and 1. Cancel speed so we can go 300 now. And we had 240. We're at 10 degrees, so keep an eye on the clouds out here. Need some lights on in this thing. And we'll line up the heading 014. Just keep an eye on the temperature. Once we get to 9 degrees, we're going to have to turn on the anti-ice. Which is now 11. After takeoff checklist, engine bleeds are on, packs auto, landing gear up and off, and flaps up, no light. We've got our temperature climbing again. Waiting for 10,000. We're at 10 degrees. Alright, we're at 9 degrees. Turn on our anti-ice now. And we're coming up to 10,000, so let's delete our climb. We got climb here. We're at 5 transition level standard, and we can get our lights off now. And passenger seatbelt signs off. We're out of the cloud now. Engine anti-ice off, and they can go back off of continuous. Alright, that was a little bit hectic. That's the most work I've had to do in a while.
568 Melbourne approach. G'day, can you receive voice?
Opane says, almost forgot, glad your PC is back up and running. It's going to be worth the wait. Yeah bro, it was worth the wait. Got the new PSU, put some new CPU paste in it, cleaned it, done all that. Tested it for a week, and it's been running good, so fingers crossed. I hope it looks good on the stream.
Delta 568, runway 34, clear for takeoff. Velocity 259, control service terminated, frequency change approved, g'day.
Alright, Manual to Unicom, have a good day. Huru, velocity 259. Alright, we're on to Unicom now. Let's turn these lights off now that we're not in all that cloud. I've probably done about 80% of things right, all the things that I wanted to do with all the clocks and timings and stuff that my mate told me I needed to do. I completely forgot. I also have to check on engine shutdown. I'm going to pull up the real world SOPs, and I'm going to put them up and follow along, because I've been doing that wrong as well. I need to change a few things, so you'll get to see the real world SOPs once we're into Canberra. Always learning, always learning, always learning. That's the best thing about flight sim is, yeah, we're always learning. How far do we have to our top climb? We got about 60 mile. We're just off our star now. Watch your ears, boys. Hectic. Oh, that's right. They got the oh, we're climbing up to 290. Climb page. We've got I hate how SimBrief always puts that into there, eh? Always does it high as 290, 290 and 290 3 times. We'll check our pressure. We are at flight level 220. 220 is 4,000, and we've got 123, 1237 and 400 climbing, which is all good. We do have failures on, so that's why I do everything. Oh boys, what the hell? Oh shit, it just got real. Oh whoops, wasn't supposed to swear. Oi, lucky I checked that, cause bloody... What the hell? A systems quantity refill required. I don't think that's real. That's not a real failure. If that's telling me that I've got a failure because of that 72% hydraulic quantity there, I'm pretty sure that's normal. Damn it, I thought we actually had a failure then. I thought we had our first failure. Damn it. Oh, not today, boys, not today. But I got distracted there. Yeah, GSX got the passengers. I haven't seen them yet. Let's go check out the passengers in the cabin here, hey? Oh, what? Didn't I upgrade it? Damn it, I didn't upgrade, update GSX. I don't have the passengers. It's Bjorn. Oh Payne, right, I'm back again. I can't wait till your YouTube blows up. Gonna be good rise in viewers soon. I can feel it. Ah, bro. You're hectic. But cheers, bro. That's you're making me blush, mate. Thank you so much for the kind words, bro. I'm just here to share knowledge with everyone, because all the flight simmers I watch, they're doing the most craziest things, and I'm just lucky that I've got the my hands on the real world SOPs, and I've been studying it for like over 10 years. But thanks so much, bro. Let's hope, hey? Let's hope. Even if it doesn't blow up, I'll still be streaming here doing this anyway, so. Although I won't say no to more likes and more views, bloody oath. No way. Alright boys, let's do the let's just check out the people in on Vatsim. We're here, we're going to Canberra. No one's online. But let's get the ATIS for 1,000 to go. We're in RVSM airspace, so make sure it doesn't go more than 1,000 feet per minute, so you don't overshoot your flight level. Canberra, we got 29018 gusting 28. Goodness gracious me. 1009er. Whoops, wrong one. 1009er. Got that set. I'm gonna need to write those winds down because I'll forget it. I know, Payne, that's good to hear. You're a good streamer. Glad I found your channel. Oh, cheers, bro. Do I get a gold star from you? I'm glad you found me, bro. Found me too, bro. That night that you found me, that was sick. How's your missus finding MSFS? Is she doing okay with it? Anyway, we'll write down the winds here. 290. 18 gusting 28. No cloud. 16 degrees. 1 degree on the dew temp. QNH is 1009, which we have, and RF is no rainfall. Whoops, I forgot to got distracted on that. So many fails today, but oh well. We're a bit rusty. What do you expect? Alright, onto our star. We are going to go the ILS because it's so windy today. We're coming in from Aaron and into Polly, flight level under 170. 170 or below, we got that there. 9,000 up Big Sav, yep. Honey, 7,000. And Kelka, 6,000 or above. Now we'll get our approach. O'Payne says, oh my goodness, I met her father for the first time and he's a real world pilot. He was fiddling with everything, making sure it's right, changing things constantly, light, levels, etc. It was fun. Oh damn, that's so awesome, bro. Hell yeah. You can learn heaps from him. But now I know, now I see why you married her, eh? Nah, that would have been awesome seeing him. Was he loving it? Loving playing it? Let's get rid of the charts for Melbourne since we don't need it. What's going on with the chart here? Come on. Alright, well let's just try it again, eh? Approach. Oh, it's cause it's to the side. There we go. There's a little bug there or what? Alright, Menzie. Let's delete this. That was the engine out procedures. .5. Final approach course 348. And we got our final approach fix is Demco 3140 and 2070 on the minimums here. Let's hold shift. If you see the next to the minimums, it's got 201. You can flick it to radio and then just use 201, but you use radio for autoland like Cat 3 and stuff. Oh, did I turn that on now? Turn that off. Don't need that yet. We're looking for 2070 on the minimums. Bloody hell. I wish there was a quick way to do it. And Opain, I think he went into serious mode momentarily. Oh, wait up. 2070 plus add 50. $2070 plus add 50. And we're all good. Opain says he went into serious mode momentarily, but other than that, yeah, she's enjoying the flights. Did a super long haul, about 9 to 10 hours in the A330, 900 for the first flight. Oh damn, nice. Already got more hours than me. Bloody hell, she'd be captain in no time, bro. That's so sick to see that she's playing it and loving it. That's so sick. Alright, and 2070 on our minimums. Airport elevation for our runway 1870, which we've got set. And 116 for Canberra. And we've got 112 miles to go. We'll get our landing weight here. Estimated landing weight 63.7. And now I'm going to need to use let's put this down to 10,000 first, and then I'm going to need to get the wind correction off virtual performance tool. Right, descent, pressurization, landing altitude, yep, recall, checked. Auto brake will be using auto brake 2 today. Landing data, VREF is, we don't have the VREF now, but minimums is 2,100 and well, I couldn't hear him, but we are descending now. I taught her the basics for the Airbus overhead panel, like the lighting and stuff. She's getting there, but still doing a few mistakes. Oh damn, I might have to get a few lessons as well while you're at it, bro. I wouldn't even know how to turn the thing on. I think I told you that before. I'll pull up our virtual performance tool here. Canberra. Runway 35. Can I import this from here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, 11 knot headwind and 13 knot crosswind. So you need half the headwind and the full gust. So we're going to have 6 on the
Melbourne area traffic, Qantas 432 climbing to 24, flight level 240, Qantas 432.
landing weight 63,700 and calculate that. Yeah, we're going to have 6 knots with the VREF there, that's alright. Opaine, how long's the next flight, do you know? I might do a cheeky 1 hour flight across England in the A320 Neo. Next flight's about 1 hour and 30 minutes, but it'll take us 30 minutes to land, and we're about 30 minutes to set up, and we're about 15 minutes away, so 2.5 hours, bro. You got heaps of time. Enjoy yourself. Get in the Airbus and go for a mad fly, bro, so you're all it'll be good for your brain for your race today. Let me line up the heading here. You know what, I forgot the fucking descent here. Yeah, if no one knows, the this descent forecast page is what controls your VNAV. So if you don't enter it in, you're gonna have your VNAV. See how my VNAV now is way off because I didn't do it, but that's alright. We'll speed this up. And you can see we're 400 feet above the path. Coming back onto path now, so we can slow down. Not sure why our progress is like that for. 1 in 400, but it's stuck. Looks like it's 0.3. Alright, +6 on the VREF, and we've finished the descent checklist. We've also done the approach briefing as well, and we're going to pull up the airport chart, and we'll see where we are going to take the exit. That's if we land. We're going to take Foxtrot, and then Foxtrot, Bravo into base 7, I think. Opaine says maybe I'll do the return too then. Yeah, bro, you've got plenty of time. 1.5 hours, then yeah, over 2 hours. You could fly around all of England in that time. Just gonna check if there's anyone in the area, which there isn't. We'll still make our calls though. Gonna turn off the pretend weather. What's our missed approach today? I've got a feeling we might need it. Alright, missed approach, track 348, climb to 5,100. So just runway heading to 5,100. All good. Pain says, way to make us feel small. Yeah, bro. I always check out like in the UK if where the planes have diverted, and sometimes they might like try and go like 3 or 4 places, and sometimes they might have to go to like Amsterdam or Paris or something, and I'm like, bloody hell, that's crazy. And then I remember it's just like Sydney to Melbourne or something. Alright, coming to 13,000, and how far out are we? 40 mile, we'll make a call into Canberra on Unicom. Canberra traffic, Boeing 73800, velocity 259er, is 40 miles to the south at flight level 130, descending for the instrument approach on runway 35 Canberra. Oh, I didn't say my estimated time. Canberra traffic, velocity 259 at estimated time 41 Canberra. Alright. Enjoy the views while the captain gets some smoke in the cabin. Right, tune out ILS now. Altimeters are set. What's with my view? Bloody hell. Alright, so 147, so 153. Get rid of our EME here. Let's just have a look at our tailwind at the moment. 40 knot tailwind, bloody hell. Put in a bit of speed brake here, just because of that tailwind. And Opain, fun fact, I've flown all over the world in MSFS, but have not been to the USA yet. I don't know why I keep putting it off. Holy crap, bro, that's crazy. I've been to like Australia, and Australia. Now I've been to England and a little bit of the US, bit of Europe, but I think 98% of my time has been in Australia. But that's so awesome, bro. You've been all over the world in Flight Simulator. That's crazy. Should definitely go to the US. US is sick. Bloody hell, it's bumpy out there. Alright, we're gonna have to start slowing down in a second here. Calcut is 230. I'm really worried about that tailwind, so let's go down to 3000, which was our approach fix. Get some speed brake out, and let's get onto our approach here. $5,400 at Menzie. Yeah, look at our speed. Our speed's not coming down. We might have to what's our flap 1 limit? Flap 1, 250 knots. Alright, yep, we're good. Flaps 1. Get that back onto VNav. Put our speed brake away now. And Canberra traffic, velocity 259 is 15 mile final, runway 35, instrument approach, Canberra traffic. Oh, Canberra. Whoopsie, stuffed that up. Checked. Opain says he's got 700 hours of fly time and never been to America, and same for me, spending most of my time flying in or out, usually in the UK. Yeah, in the hometown, that's what it is for me too, bro. That's the best, I reckon. Alright, 185 at 10 mile out. Let's go flaps 5. And we can picking up the localizer now, so we can go on to oh, we're on single channel here. Let's turn that off. Approach mode. And now we can go to 5100. checked. I'm not sure why VNav's there like that, but we got no POR localizer, no glide slope. I stuffed that up, boys. Bloody hell. Anyway, let's go flaps 10, gear down, flaps 15, arm the speed brakes, continuous, being clear to land now, and ding the ladies. Alright, we're on glide slope now. That's better. 153. .348 in case we need to go around. Then we go flaps 30.
1,000.
Checked. It's going to be my controls in a second. Alright, my controls. And let's see how we go here. Recycle the flight directors. We've got 13 knot crosswind here. Speed up a bit. Bloody hell.
500.
Checked, continue. Oh, it's so windy here, boys. Hold on.
Approaching minimums.
Oh, getting unstabilized.
Minimums.
Continue. I'm gonna bring out the plane now, straighten it out.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Reverses. Speed brake up, reverses normal. Woo! Alright, 60 knots, reverses can go away. Stop our timing, landing lights off, and strobe can come off. Put our speed brakes up and our flaps up as well. Clear right, clear left. Right, expander, auto brakes off, traffic off, terrain off. Bit of heat can come off, and let's start the APU now. Come on to continuous. And detune the navs 19080. Reset the MCP, or Canberra traffic velocity 259 is cleared runway 35 Canberra. And 4009. Whoa boys, that was hectic as. I could just feel every bit of wind change. Bloody hell. We got here safely, but... Alright, we're going to base 7, I think. Yeah, base 7. Which is right there. Payne says, you know the drill, butter this bread. I don't know, how do you reckon that was, bro? It was windy as F. I'm just glad we got it down and made the taxiway, so that's a pass for me. I'll let you be the judge of how much butter there was. Oops, I forgot to time 3 minutes after we land. You need 3 minutes of engine running at idle before you can turn off the engines. But I forgot to do the timing, of course. Oh yep, did wear this one. Right, so coming into the bay, we'll turn off our taxi lights here. And we're gonna make our turn in. This is what you would see if you sat in the real plane, except the glare shield would be right at your chin. It would look more like this, but you would see what the other view was. Alright, parking brake set. Oh, that's right, before I... JR, did you just land? Yeah, bro, we just landed into Canberra just then. It was like 15 knot crosswind or something. The winds were 315, gusting 28. Before I go any further, I need to pull up the real SOPs, so you're in for a little treat here. We're going to learn how to properly shut this thing down, which I haven't been doing properly. I'm probably like one of the only people to show this, probably because I'm not a real pilot and you're not allowed to, but I've crossed out everything, so it's all safe. I got these from my mate who's the real pilot. I get all my information from. But we are looking for the shutdown procedure. You can see there, that's the after landing procedures that we just completed. And we've set our parking brake, electrical power. Oh, did that go away? Oh, what? Alright, electrical power. APU generators, bus switches are on, and then we can get the ground power here. Obviously the ground power cart would be ready when you pull in the real world. Alright, ground power switch on. Checked 3 minutes, clear to shut down. I was talking about that before. Engine start levers cut off. Announce cabin crew disarm doors and cross check. Cabin crew disarm doors and cross check. When N1 is below 10%, anti-collision light off and fuel pump switches are off. You can see our N2 here. I am going to turn off my yaw damper right now, so I should have done that earlier. Alright, we can go anti-collision light off. Fuel pump switches are off. Hydraulic panel set, we'll turn that off. Air conditioning pack switches auto. Isolation valve open, engine bleed switches on, APU bleed switch. Exterior lights as needed, flight director switches are off. Clocks reset. Whoops, I didn't do that one. Fuel flow rate reset. Stabilizer trim 5 units. Set this to 2000. Alright, I remember that, that's all good. APU switch as needed, well, we can just turn that off and passenger signs can come off. And we can release the parking brakes. Shutdown checklist. Let's deboard before I do the checklist. And shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps are off. Window heat is we can leave the window heat on. Probe heat is off. Hydraulic panel is off. Flaps are up. No lights. And parking brake is off. Engine start levers are cut off. Weather radar is off. Transponder is on standby. And cockpit voice recorder is pulled. And flight deck access switch system is off, which will be done by the flight attendant. And we are all good. We completed the flight. JR says, do you have effects for when there is a brand new subscriber? Nah, bro, I don't have none of that good stuff like that. I'm very new to streaming. Maybe one day. I'm slowly getting used to this stuff, so I will progress, and hopefully one day I will get that. That's a very good idea. And JR says, are you using Boeing yoke from Thrustmaster? No, I'm not using that. I'm using the old trusty Logitech 3D Extreme Pro, because I've got a sore shoulder and I can only use one hand at the moment. And do the walk around. Oh, you want to? If you want us to do the walk around, we can do that. But the first thing I need to do is just disconnect from this. I need to pull up our flight plan. Well, before we go any further, let's check out our flight report. We failed the landing light off before 10,000, which that kind of sucks. And landing rate was minus 259, which is right in the middle. Where's the G-force? G-force 1.2, yeah, pretty hard, but it's windy. What do you do? Pitch 2 degrees, bank 0, which is pretty good with the wind. We had 300 at 23 knots. And we landed right there. Kept it alright. Centerline alright. That's a pass from me in 23 knots. Bloody hell. Alright, let's set up for our next flight, which is... Do I have to press skip on this or what? How do I get to the next flight? Maybe submit flight. Yes. And JR says, okay, we need to get out of here ASAP. Yeah, bro, we do. We've you got 40 minutes from once you pull into the gate. You got 40 minutes from the passengers to the till we depart again. So it's all good, all good. It's Friday, grab a drink, kick back, relax. We still got to do our flight plan and all that good stuff. I don't know what's happening with pilot's life. It's so slow, man. Alright, we got our deboarding underway there, and let's get our flight plan going for the next one. I've already made it. I've just we'll just have to change the time. And it is Thursday, bro. Thursday? Nah, bro, Friday, 1:39 PM. We're in Australia here. Whereabouts are you? Must be nighttime where you're at. You had me confused then. I was like, what the hell? You're making me trip out, JR. Canberra to Gold Coast. Here we go. Canberra to Gold Coast. We'll just change the time, and this is our route here. Does everyone know how to create the routes by themselves, or what? I'll do that in another video, how to create your routes. But you can see there how the arrows go in one way, and then some have the rectangle. That means you can travel both ways on it. So if you went here, these are the directions of travel. So you can't come this way. You got to find a square or an arrow facing that way. And for us, and then you just follow it all the way into wherever you want to go on the jetways. Boom, boom. 010 at 9 knots for the Gold Coast. All good, all good, all good. And let's generate it. Do you mind if I talk like an Australian? Nah, bro, not at all. Free speech here, mate. You can give it a go. Alright, let's pre-file our flight. Vatsim. God said, that means we can take our glide slope and our localizer. Get rid of that. RVR is 200. Takeoff alternate is en route. Alternate is Sydney. Alright, 1687 for this flight. Velocity 1687. Did I file that? We'll file that now then. We'll log on to vPilot, connect 1687, and we'll connect. Let's just check before we go. I really need to get a second monitor, don't I? And JR says, thanks mate. Oh, you got the lingo down pat, don't ya? You're gonna be a certified Aussie in no time, bro. Alright, no one around us, unfortunately. Which sucks. But, oh, do we have one person here? Alright, mad as. So first things first. Let's have a drink. Remember, we've got 40 minutes from once we arrive to once we leave, but yeah, you can get it done quick as if I won't use virtual performance tool this time since it's dry, so I'll just fly through it this time since and I'll try and do it a bit better, but we'll time and just see anyway. Alright, first thing first is fast realignment. Position in a page, Canberra. Gate 7, GPS left, boom. Route, Canberra. Oh, let me reload SimBrief before we bloody get going anyway. And also I need to get rid of these charts, don't I? And keep that one. We'll get our new data from SimBrief. JR says, hey flight attendants, can I get a coffee? Yeah, and a chalky milk for me. Thought JR out now. Alright, did we get our data? Oh, we did. Let's get our charts here. Our SID today, which is AVBEG. AVBEG 3. If we need to come back because we got failures on. I thought we had a failure then, in flight. ILS 35 if we need to come back. Oh, that's for hate how it stuffs up like that, but that's alright. Alright, start is Bernie 3 Alpha. And it's going to be runway 32 with the RMP. Oh, they got our AR approaches here. Oh, that's no fun. What do you reckon, boys? Yankee or it's going to be X-ray. Probably be Zulu. Let's just do the normal RMP. And we'll get the taxi chart there as well. This is our SID for today, runway 35, 6.8 to 3,400 AGL, then 3.3, so 3,300 for our acceleration height today. But all good. We've got our ATIS. Yep, we've already got that. Let's go. And let's get this underway. Get our fuel, select our route. Velocity 687. We'll load that up and board up GSX. JR says, do you need a gaming PC to be ATC for flight sim? Get clearance, ain't have to test oxygen. Yep, you do have to test the oxygen. No, I don't think you need a gaming PC for the flight for the ATC. You just need anything really. Alright, departures, runway 35 and AVBEG 3 and into Gold Coast, Bernie 3 Alpha, and what are you doing? The RNAV Zulu 3-2 with the Fickle. And yeah, fickle transition. Make sure there's no discos and we can activate that. Get our performance now. And JR, pay attention to chat. You don't need the sim. Oh, you don't need the sim? No, you don't need the sim. You just need the program. You can go onto Vatsim, and I'm not sure what the program is, but yeah, on Vatsim they have it there. JR says, because he wants to be ATC for some reason, my Vatsim account's got suspended. Oh, damn it. You need to, in your Vatsim account, you need to click apply on the test for the ATC, and then you'll do the test for the ATC. But let's get underway here. Just check that our weights are right. Minus 200 on the fuel. Cost index 30. Our flight level today is 380. Our top of climb winds. $271.92. And plus 7 on the ISA. The minus 42. 10,001 in case we have to level off. And we can execute that. And one limit now, I'm just going to do this straight. We're aiming for 90%. We'll take 89.9 and climb 2. Oh, let's take a bit more actually, because it's going to be, yeah, that's better. Climb 2.
And Canberra traffic, GSX 7503, stand 2, push and start taxi, runway 35, Canberra traffic.
Ooh. There we go, we got old mate over here. He's gonna push back. And Opain, literally the shortest flight I've ever done, gonna be 45 minutes-ish, too short for me. Yeah, bro, I think I'll be taken off about then. Have you already finished it? The JR says it takes 6 to 12 months for training. Mate, move to America, it is so much fun here in America. Yeah, bro, I'll move to America if you can, if you pay for me, bro. Opain says, I actually want to move to Malaysia, if I'm honest. Oh, yeah, love that. That's a good idea. B1 140, VR 140, VR 2145. Stop distracting me, boys. You're making me laugh. Alright, engine out procedure today. I'm just going to take the... Oh, I don't even know. What are we going to do? Runway heading. CB 348/20. All good. Oh, progress. Why isn't my fuel there? But my planned fuel. Because I didn't turn that back on. Whoops. There we go, 512 and 3.8 on the arrival. So arrival fuel into the Gold Coast, we got 3.3, but it's 3.8, which is all good, and our distance is 514, and we got 512. MSA now, Canberra. And 25 and 10. And then runway 32, 5, 10, and we'll use the VLR at Coolangatta for our 25 mile, and we'll make it 120 mile before we have to do our descent checklist. Alright, let's check our climb. Let's bump this up to 300. Cruise, we can go 80 this time. 80 and 300, 250 below 10,000, execute, and I didn't turn on the nav status, did I? No, so that's all good. Alright boys, we're all good to go. 558 and 144. .88. We can get our APU on now. Passenger signs. Oh, I didn't move that. Hydraulics on now. We get 2,800 on the brake pressure. Oh yep, I did restart that as well. We'll check our brake temps now, which are up here. A real plane doesn't have that, but it's good to see in the sim. 2,000 for our squawk today. Don't have to do no other test. Pre-flight checklist is oxygen test at 100%. Nav transfer display switch is normal auto. Window heat is on. Pressurization. You got 380. And Gold Coast is 0 feet. We started on the right, so we'll go on the left this time. 340. All good. Being cleared to, we're going to need 8,000. So your initial altitude is your first restriction on your SID or your, so for us it's 9,000. Let's just take that. Yeah, all good. Oh, I'm timing 1 minute before we can use the bleeds. And we are nearly ready to go. Before start, minimum fuel 5.5 and we have 6.9. Passenger signs are on. MCP V2144 heading 348. Altitude is 8,000 and our takeoff speeds is 139, 139 and 144. City pre-flight completed. Rudder aileron trim 3 and 0. Taxi takeoff briefing. And mate, are you nuts? Have you tried Mr. Beast Feastables? Nah bro, I haven't at all. Do you need V-Pilot to be ATC? I'm not too sure how the ATC works bro, to be honest. Oh yeah, Opane answered it for you. Yeah, maddest bro. Okay then, what do you need to enter into the client for ATC? Maybe Opane can help you out, and if he can't help you out, then just Google search it would be my best bet. Alright, runway 35, it's taxi down Bravo to, let's go November holding point. Our SID for today, Avbeg 3, And runway 35, 6.8% to 3,400, acceleration height 3,000 feet. Our minimum climb gradient is 1,400 to remain in ATC coverage. And not before departure end of runway, turn right, track 353. Gonna have 353 in there. And that's all good. And standard reject and evacuation procedures as previously discussed. And that's my takeoff.
Canberra traffic, GSX 7503, taxi runway 35 via Charlie Bravo.
Alright, here's going Charlie and Bravo. That's taxi briefing, taxi and takeoff brief completed. Got our radio set, we're on Unicom, 2000 on the squawk. Transponder, we can go there. Anti-collision light on now. I forgot to call, we got to call for pushback. And we got our pumps on. Flight deck door closed and locked, and the cabin is secured.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
We won't get our LNAV engaged until we turn onto 353 because it's more than 5 degrees, or I forget how much, outside of our runway heading. No pain. Vatsim heavily competitive, hard to get into. Yeah, that's true. So many people are fighting for their positions. And get clearance. I'm a first officer. We don't need to get clearance. You see old mate up there taxiing.
Lock in gear.
Oh, let me set the parking brakes. That's why you do the pre-flight checklist that I forgot to do. Nose left, tail right.
Release parking brakes, please.
And we are all good.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Our start sequence is 2 then 1. You time the chrono when the start valve open light comes on, in case you need to shut it down and you know how long you've been doing your engine start for.
And Canberra traffic, GSX 7503, lining up runway 35.
At 25% N2. Climbing, engine valve closed light, and EGT all good. You have 15 seconds for EGT rise, otherwise you have to abort. Now we're waiting for 56% N2. Which just happened. And now we're waiting for the red EGT line to extinguish. Which it does stabilize, starting engine 1. Again, I know this is supposed to be on this for the startup, but I'm leaving it on here because it's easier to see everything for me. Alright, we can start the fuel. And waiting for 56% N2. Captain Morpheus, Hi, that subscribe button 737 Simviator. Thank you so much, bro. What a legend. Good to see you here, brother. Hope you're having a good day. Waiting for 56% N2. And Captain Morpheus. That was engine 2. Yeah, that was engine 2 first and then second. But the thing you switch is the ignition left to right each departure. Captain Morpheus, perfect job. 1 engine taxi. JR says flaps 5 for takeoff. Yep, that's right.
Unlocking gear.
Oh, let's watch old mate depart here, eh? Nice, nice. Oh, oh! Oh, boys, did you see that? He just scraped his wing, but he got it under control, so all good. That was sick. That was sick. Alright, we got our engines on. Probe heat, packs, bleed off, back to normal, continuous. We can go flaps 5 now. Check our speeds here. This would be a weight check, but you don't have to do it, it's there. And recall checked. And we can turn off the APU now. You can see old mate with the pin in his hand. And let's do the before taxi checklist. Generators are on, probe heat is on, anti-ice is not needed, pack switches are auto, and isolation valve is auto. APU bleed is off, and we're on DC, yep. Engine start switch is continuous, flaps 5 green light. Stabilizer trim is 5.9 units, and we got recall checked. Auto brake RTO, engine start levers are idle detent, and flight controls check. Full forward, full back, full left, full right, rudder. My controller moved and I had to pick it back up. Speed brake down and detent, and the ground equipment is clear. We're seeing him have the pin in his hand. We'll make our taxi call now. Canberra traffic, Boeing 73800, velocity 1687, taxis to November holding point, runway 35, Canberra.
And Canberra traffic, GSX 7503 airborne, passing 6000, Canberra.
Alright, here's that 6000, past 6000, and we are all good, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get underway. Second flight up to the Goldie, here we come. Get our taxi charts. Yep, all good. We're ready for taxi now, so we can turn on our lights. Takeoff config check, and not more than 40% for breakaway. JR says, do you live in Sydney? Nah bro, I live in Bris Vegas. Up in good old Brisney land. Alright, taxi speeds for around the bay is 15 knots max. Our normal taxiways is 20 knots, and round corners 15, and 90-degree corners no more than 10. And down long straightaways you can taxi 30 knots depending on the vibration. Right, let's turn on our traffic so we can see if there's anyone around. We go TARA and flaps 5 green light, stabilizer trim is 5.9 units, before takeoff checklist completed. Alright, we can see no one's in the area. And we'll pull up our chart here. Remember, departure end of runway, then we turn to 353. So there's no LNAV until that. It's always no VNAV takeoff until 3,000 feet or your acceleration height. Canberra traffic, velocity 1687 is lining up runway 3 and departing runway 35 to the north Canberra. Alright, clear for takeoff, landing lights on, and put our strobes on. Been 7 minutes. As you can see here, 8 minutes. We need to slow down a bit, we're getting a bit fast. Alright, we're looking for 348 on the ND. 40%. Timing. Toga. Oh, we're rejecting that. What was that? Bloody hell. Was that a failure, boys? Ooh. Alright, we had no config warning. Canberra traffic, velocity 1687 is clear of runway 35 Canberra traffic. Alright, did anyone in the chat see, I just seen the master caution light come on, so I just aborted that. That was hectic. What's happening to my frames? Well, there you go, there's a rejected takeoff. Oh, what the hell? Alright, let's just go over this again. Come on, you professional pilots in the chat. What went wrong there? Nah, no one got any idea. Let's just slow down. Let's just make sure. Alright, we're going to try that again. Everything is set. Yeah, it is there. It's weird how that light came on. It might just be the, I don't know, let's just send it. I don't know anything about Boeing, so don't ask me. Oh no. Opain, you're funny as. Alright, well, let's try again, eh? That happens in real life. That happens in real life as well. Canberra traffic, velocity 1687 lines up runway 35 and departs to the north Canberra. Alright, landing lights on. Strobe on. Flight attendants would give us 2 dings. Don't follow that line out there. So my flight director's back on now, and that will turn in here. Now I'm scared, boys. We're gonna see what happens. I'm taking off no matter what, so hold on. Alright, looking for 348 on the ND. Take 2 this time. 348, 40%. Everything was all good. Toga. Takeoff thrust set, N1 toga. We're looking good here. Alright, we're rolling.
80 knots.
Checked. Need to put that wind in for this takeoff here. The aileron in for the wind, I mean. Oh! More rudder. Rotate. Oh, bro, that wind. Fuck. That was hectic. Right, we can turn to our heading now. Select LNAV. That bloody wind, eh? Awesome. "3,000 feet, we're accelerating, bug up. Flaps 1. And flaps up. Alright, we can go VNav, autopilot, V-speed, or verse, N1. 1400 was our minimum climb gradient after takeoff checks. After takeoff, engine bleeds on, packs auto, landing gear up and off, and flaps up, no lights. VNav can capture itself again here now. And 353, yep, all good, all good, all good. How's that, boys? A rejected takeoff and now we're back up in the air. Well, we made it to the skies, let's hope we make it back down to that's so true, oh pain. But hey, you know what they say, they've never left anybody up in the skies before. Alright, 7,000 feet. Let's let's climb, hope that doesn't capture itself. It's going to put that in verse in case it does capture itself because I left it too late. But I can delete that anyway by pressing that button. Hectic views, boys. Alright, coming up to 10,000, so let's delete our climb here. And we've got climb. Progress page. There's 321 on the heading. We're at 10,000 feet. Transition level. Oh, forgot to turn my lights off before. That's alright. I don't like how that climbs like that. Usually I forgot to do it, but I like to keep it climbing in a constant level. And Opane says, I'm nearing the runway now. I almost made it before your departure. So what? That was a return flight as well, and you already left it. You already got back before me. JR, ladies and gentlemen, you can now use your electronic devices, but please leave them on airplane mode. Hey bro, you should be a flight attendant. You're good at that. Let me just put you on the PA here, bro. Bing bong. Right, do we have anything else to do? Or is that it? 321 on the heading, 321. Yeah, still gotta wait for climb. So one thing, if you're over 10,000 feet, oh actually, no. You can put this onto normal once you're at climb, and you can take your headset off and then talk normally, but only once up at climb. Alright, we're going off of our SID. Let's delete our engine out procedure. And also, I always forget this every time I fly, but if you go to legs, route, data, winds request, you can see here 27192 for the whole way. But if you press winds request and you wait a bit, alright, there we go. We press load and then we get our beautiful new wind data for our route. Hectic. Uplink ready. Yep, we already got that, mate. All good. Progress page. Let's check out our winds. We got a 10 knot tailwind, so our climb is all good. And climb a bit more. And what are we? 380 for today. Alright, 380, 380, and 380. We'll check our pressure. So we're going to have just under 3,000. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 400 and climbing. Line up our heading. I haven't done any calls at all, but there's no traffic. How far out are we? 35 miles. Canberra traffic, Boeing velocity 1687 is 30 mile to the north. Flight level 220, climbing flight level 380, tracking 000, Canberra. Oh, I forgot to time on the ET as well. Bloody hell. That rejected takeoff got me distracted. .359er. Alright lads. How bloody good. And Opane says heading flight level 7,000 for me. Sun's barely up. Oh yeah, where did you end up going, bro? Whereabouts? Alright, Canberra Sid, we can get rid of that. And JR says, ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Oh damn, I forgot to turn on your PA, bro. Whoops, I'll do it for the next one. And if you want to find out, oh, let me get rid of this first. Get rid of Canberra. Yeah, if you want to find out how much turbulence you're going to have in your flight, you can go to your flight plan and go to the top of climb, and you see how these ones have numbers but these ones don't. So that 4 is a wind shear rating, so 4, 2, and obviously the higher the number, the worse the turbulence is going to be. So so 4 is, yeah, it's right. If it's above 5, it's a bit, how's it going? And then closer to 10 is definitely bumpy, and above that is hectic. And you would need to use this button right there, control wheel steering, and that will get you through the turbulence. Or also that button right there is Airbus mode. I call it Airbus mode because watch this. Right, autopilot's on, but we can go bank left. I let go, and now the plane will just stay there. See that? And I don't even have to do anything. We'll go back to the other way now, and look how good I can just keep the heading. I mean, if you look right here on the PFD, just look how good that pitch is. And I'm controlling this right now by myself. I'm going left, then right, and it constantly keeps the pitch or the attitude of your plane. So if you want to do a cheat way, and when you're real busy on departures, you can just press control wheel steering, this one, and your bank angle and your pitch will be all done for you, just like Airbus. Hey Opane, did you see that, bro? Airbus mode in the 737, bro. They'll make you like it a bit more. And Opane was flying to Glasgow, bordering Scotland and England almost. Oh yeah, Glasgow, where they have that mad music festival, eh? That's hectic. That looks so nice out there, in real life and the sim. I need to turn this dude up, he's real soft. JR says, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait up, let me get the PA, bro. I'll get the PA for you. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now roam about the cabin. But we ask you stay seated with your seatbelt unless you are using the bathroom to smoke big fat joints. Nah, none of that. None of that. Keep it professional. Yeah, bro, you should be an ATC. You know all the lingo, JR. Flight attendant, bloody pilot, ATC. What can't this man do? You got it all covered, JR. Alright, boys. What have we got to do? Nothing. We're all set, aren't we? Yep, climb. Make sure I've got my climb in this one here. 380, yep. All good. Yeah, JR says, I know, right? Yeah, bro, you need a gold star immediately. How many planes have you been on in your in real life, JR? Have you been on like 500 or something? You know, another thing, I don't know if PMDG simulate it, but you see how I have the engine compact display on here? If so that's how you would have it, because there'll be a screen here on the behind the door. But so yeah, in this mode here, if you have a failure on one of these engine displays, and it's on this display here, there'll be a pop-up if there's a failure. The outer ring here will flash white, yellow or red, depending on what type of failure, how severe the failure is. If you fly with compacted engine mode display on like this, the older planes wouldn't allow the pop-up of the three colors to go around the outside, but I think it's changed now. I'll have to ask my mate about that, but I'm not too sure if PMDG simulated or not. But yeah, on this page, I think now you do get the smaller edge, but on this page here, you'll get the whole highlight right here of what the failure is, depending on what it is. But not sure if PMDG simulate that. We'll have to ask Matthias next time he's in the chat. Hectic views out there. JR, when I am in middle school, I will be on Vatsim 568 hours. Woo! Damn, bro, you got some hours built up. And what, you got your Vatsim account suspended for being a naughty boy, did ya? Or how'd you get your... If you get your account suspended, you can get it back with emails and stuff. And JR says, do I have a Vatsim tutorial? No, I don't. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? And Pilot B says, are you a real pilot? I was a real pilot, not in the 737-800 but when I was 18 was when my first flight in a real plane was. Done my RPL, and then also rode professional freestyle BMX professionally. So I stopped flying and I turned pro for freestyle BMX when I was 18, and I had a crash when I was 22 and stuffed my back and shoulder, so I stopped riding. and then I went into aviation college to get my CPL, and I started doing my PPL, and after a month I couldn't pass my I needed to get my Class A medical, and I couldn't pass it. I couldn't pass my Class A medical because of my back and shoulder. But flying the 737-800 was always my dream. My mate from aviation college, he went on to be a 737-800 pilot, and so yeah, I got RPL, which is just recreational pilot license. Well, I did have it when I was 19, and yeah, hopefully when I get my shoulder and back better, that's the goal, is to go back and finish up my PPL private pilot's license, and then onto the CPL commercial pilot's license, go up north and work in the bush, build up my hours, head back into Brizzy, fly the Saabs or the Fokkers or something like that, or get into a cadet program like my mate did, and see if we can get into the real 737-800 cockpit. Oh, we've got 1,000 to go. RVSM airspace, make sure we're not going over 1,000 feet per minute. But yeah, Pilot B, so when I went back to aviation college and I couldn't pass, that was 9 years ago, and ever since I've just been reading the Boeing FCOM, the Boeing training manuals, and also since my mate is such a lovely person, to give me these, which not many people have seen ever. I've crossed everything out, but they are real world SOPs that I've been reading for the last year for a certain company. You might be able to guess, you might not be able to guess, but this is how I learn. If you want oh yeah, it says that it'll tell you here. All these procedures to the normal procedures are stipulated in the Boeing FCOM Volume 1. The information contained in subsequent paragraphs is provided to supplement the Boeing FCOM. So if you want to learn how to fly this realistically, go onto Google and type in 737-800 FCOM and FCTM, and you can read up on how to operate the Boeing 737-800. Oh yeah, it says here, pilots must be conversant with FCOM normal procedures. But this is the real duties of, you got the captain items in grey, and the captain is flying, and the first officer has all of those in white. That's his duties. The grey is the captain's, and this is, if first officer was the pilot flying, all the white are now the captain's duties. So you can see, if you're the pilot flying, you have a great job of not doing much. Oh, we can go back onto VNav here. Whoopsie. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign because of unexpected turbulence. That is right. Thank you, JR. What a legend, bro. You caught me yapping there. What a legend, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, so if anyone wants to know anything about the 737, just ask away in the chat. And yeah, so this is how we do here. IRS, mode selectors line, voice recorder switch, parking brake, flight documents, ATIS, blah blah blah. This is our noise abatement procedure, 3,000 feet for every takeoff. JR, you wanted to do the exterior inspection? Well, here it is, bro. You start from out here, you go around the nose cone, underneath the gear, around the engine, around the leading edge and trailing edge of the wing, underneath the gear, check the pins, around the back and the tail, and then the same on the other side there. The pilot would have this with him, he's not remembering off the top of his head. But it's just a general. Anything else anyone wants to know? Here's my checklist. As you can see, the before takeoff and all the way to the landing is the same as on the yoke. Yeah, there you go. I'll get rid of that now, and let's get back into flying. Haven't even been paying attention, my plane's probably crashed. Let's see. No, it's all good. Alright, 2-4 on the heading, and what's my dog doing? Oh, I'll be back, my dog's going crazy. Alright, I'm back. There was a bloody cat in the yard, in the pool area, and my dog was chasing it. And what have I missed out on the chat? I've just been rambling there. Sorry, boys. Pilot B says, damn, that sucks. I have an RPL as well. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Awesome. And currently doing commercial pilot's license. Hell yeah, bro. All the best. Hopefully you can pass the class 1 medical. Yes, bro, thank you so much. Hopefully I get surgery in a couple of in 2 months, so hopefully that sorts it out, and we can get back into the cockpit. And that's so awesome to hear that you're doing your CPL as well. That's bloody so so cool. And whereabouts are you doing that at? I mean, like, what country are you from? And all the best to you, my friend, Pilot B. I hope you get it, bro, and are in the skies flying for a very, very long time. Ain't nothing like an RPL, hey? How sick. The best feeling, bro. Oh my god. I want to be in the plane. But this is as real as it gets for me at the moment, but we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. Either way, I'll It should be tuning the VORs and that while I'm here. JR says nobody can stop me from applying for Vatsim, right? I'm not too sure, hey. I remember the checklist off the top of my head. Oh yeah. What for Vatsim ATC? Will you make the mod? Will you make me mod? I'm not making no one mods just yet. Because I want to see all you people get loose in the chats, bro. No need for a mod yet until the chat's moving faster than what I can read. Although today you boys are going crazy with me on the chat. I think I've talked more than I've flown. I'm loving it. Hanging out with you boys today on a Friday. Pilot B in Australia, doing it down in Tassie. Hate the 25 nautical mile restriction though. Oh hell yeah, bro. I'm from Brizzy. I was doing mine at Bassair Aviation at Archerfield. And I haven't flown, looked at any charts or airspace or WTC charts down in Tassie. Is it you have a airbase down there with the flight restriction? We've got one in that Archerfield with Amberley airspace, and yeah, it's huge. You always have to fly around it. You can't. Sometimes you can fly through it, but most of the time you have to fly all the way around it. It's annoying. And JR says why? I don't know. We're all good here. You don't need to kick anybody out or anything like that just yet. Not until I can't see what's going on in the chat, and then I can let you take over it. I'm gonna have to let you give me a leg kick though, straight to my leg, alright? And see how good your leg kick is. Nah, but once the chat's a bit more hectic or something, I'll make you mod. I don't know anything about any of that, how to make a personal mod or anything like that, so but you'll be at the top of the list, alright JR? I promise ya. Oh yeah, I was getting Hemworth VOR, because you're supposed to tune the VOR. The VORs. I thought it stuffed up then. Switch my map to high IFR and I'll be able to get the take that off lock. And 116 for Tamworth. Don't tell me. I'm not stuffing around with that. While we're here, let's put in our descent. Let's get ready for our descent. And JR says, good night, I have school tomorrow. See you later, bro. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Have a good night's sleep. And No Pain says, what about me? Yeah, bro. You are the number one. You are the top. You will be my number one modder. I definitely got a lot more trust in you, O'Payne, than old JR there. JR can be in charge of the flight attendant PA duties. That's his payroll job for the moment. He'll have to take the top mod spot from you, I reckon. And Pilot B says, we only have a couple restricted areas. The airport is Cambridge, right next to Hobart. So it can get interesting with the Class D air traffic. Oh yeah, it would. Definitely. And is it right-hand circuits at Cambridge, and like you have right and left, or do you fly so you're like flying away from the approach? That would be crazy. What are those planes coming at? Like 1,000 foot? 1,000 foot right at the end of Cambridge runway, and then you have like taken off and you got a 73800 bloody 600 meters above you. That's hectic. So cool, but and Opain, lol, fair enough. Yeah bro, yeah bro. And where were we? Doing our descent. Alright, 030 at 8, and QNH is 1008. Why is my bloody thing doing that for, eh? Getting laggy for some reason, I'm not too sure why. And picture roll, yo bro, what's going on, brother? Good to see you here, picture roll. Happy Friday to you, my bro. Hope you're enjoying the stream and the views. If you didn't see, on our out of Canberra we had a rejected takeoff. We fly with failures on. Not sure if we had a failure or not, but something, we had the master caution light come on at like 40-60 knots or something, and we had to reject takeoff. And pilot B, legit the final approach path is only a few hundred meters apart. Usually get circuits away from the airport, but can request opposite direction if no jet traffic. Oh hell yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking, bro. That would be so close together. Do you get any hectic downdraft or turbulence from that, or anything like that? At Archerfield, the planes fly ahead at about 3,500, and it's 1,500 foot limit there anyway, so you don't even have to worry about anything. You don't feel nothing. I couldn't imagine bloody 800 feet above you. I'm glad I don't fly out of there, actually. You're a brave man, brave man. And Picture Roll says, oh, a rejected takeoff, interesting. Yeah, I still don't know the reason why we had it. I had all the boys in the chat check it out, and they said everything was all good. But yeah, we got the master caution, rejected. We were only going slow, and then we took off again, and we were all good. But let me get ready for this approach here. 030. Got our star. That is not going to be us. Is it? CG to... Oh yeah, we're taking the fickle transition, that's right. Yep. Yeah, we're taking the fickle transition. Max 5,000, min 4,000. Yep. And Opain, I'm so sorry, but I gotta go. I'm heading off now. Big day. No, all good, bro. Thanks so much for hanging out with us and flying with us. It was so good to see you, bro. And I hope you smash quali and all the best in your race, bro. Don't worry about winning. Just hit consistent lap times and do your best, bro. And then you can't ask for anything more than that, eh? But safe travels down there for you and your missus and your family, bro, and all the best, brother. And picture roll, what kind of PC do you have? That's one command that I do have, bro. Alright, I hope that works. It probably won't work, eh? Alright, runway 32 and final approach course 319. on both sides. Oh, we're on 030 here. Final approach fix is Gold Coast 2 Sierra Foxtrot 1660 and 510 for the LNAV. On the minimums 510 and add 50. Oh, that's, can I reset it? No, I can't. What? I'm gonna be here for a while holding this down. And picture roll says, see all the news about the new sim, the 737 Max looks awful, not gonna lie. No, I haven't seen nothing about that. I seen a little clip this morning of some dude, and he was just showing like the handcrafted areas, and I was like, I don't want to see that, mate. Like, we all know that's going to be perfect. I'm going to see a normal area. So I switched it off. But yeah, that's interesting, hey? No one can do a 737 like PMDG, that's for sure. I'll tell you that right now. Blob Ross. Oh, good to see you, bro. Doing any paintings today? Got any plans to fly in the Real Ops Melbourne event tomorrow? Oh, I seen that. I was I did have a look through the bookings and that at the start of the week, trying to find a Velocity plane. But you actually reminded me. Thank you so much. Yeah, I do plan on flying that actually. Let's what the hell? I don't know what that was, bro. I'm so sorry, Blob Ross. I don't know what Nightbot's doing, bro. That it doesn't worry about. I'll have to change that. I don't care about caps and that, but yeah. So sorry, bro. I missed your thing. Stupid Nightbot. Picture roll. Honestly, not a fan of the 737 flight model. Feel sensitive. Not a clue though, because I don't fly in real life. Yeah, it is very sensitive, bro. I've actually done a bit of changes in the .cfg file to make it feel a lot better. I hate that sensitivity. Like, you move it the slightest bit, hey, and it shoots up, and you bank full left and you pull back and it's like a jet fighter. I've changed it so it's like, it feels heavy for me, you know, and it's not so reactive. A Blob Ross. Yeah, I was going to send my return flight, but I'm not wanting to get timed out. Yeah, I'm going to get... where's JR? I need him to sort out Nightbot. What's your... what flights are you doing for tomorrow, bro? I'm going to have a check tonight and see what the... what flights there are. I'd love to do one... Picture roll. Yeah, the Phoenix is great though. That's awesome. Yeah, I heard a lot of people like flying the Phoenix. Myself, I'm a 737 man my whole life. When Vatsim first came out, I did fly the Phoenix A320 for a while, but I haven't flown the Airbus for a long time. But I've heard great stuff about the Phoenix, how good it handles and stuff. Let's load this up now before I get distracted even more. 1008 for the QNH. And the minimums here, before I forget, is 510. We'll add 50 onto it. Just because we're in the sim, add a tiny bit more. What was it? 510, so 560. Load up our descent winds. This is what controls your VNav, so make sure it's in there. If you knew where tyre, anti-ice on and off, if you knew where your winds, where your cloud was, and you're going to turn it on, say it was flight level 120 and then 100, you could put it in there, because when you descent, the VNav path is calculated from idle, and when you turn your engine anti-ice on, it produces more power, so your VNav path will extend. So make sure you can fill that out like that. Now, what was this saying? No descent path. No descent path. We're gonna have to check these altitudes here. Coolangatta, Sierra 3250, 3250, and Sierra Foxtrot 1660, 1660. Alright. Let's go over this one more time before I forget it. Final approach course 319, both sides. We got 1080 here set, 1010 set. Gonna need no descent path after L ducts. Yeah, whatever, man. Alright, 319, yeah, we'll get the VOR here, 112.3. Get that ready so I can use that. 140 mile to go. I don't know why it's giving me that for L ducts, no VNav path after L ducts. Not quite sure, but we'll just leave it. Let's reset our altitude now to, let's say, 20,000. Final approach fix 1660. LNAV is 500. I mean, minimums is 510. It's 560. Runway is 13, and we have 0. And missed approach procedure is track direct to Coolangatta 2, Sango Sierra Tango, turn right, track direct to Coolangatta Sierra Hotel, track 360. Climb to 3000. All good. All good. And we're going to take, for our runway exit, we're going to go all the way up the top here, and we'll take the exit up here, come back Charlie into Bay 21, I think it is. Alright boys, sorry about that. Picture roll says I changed the CFG file in the CRJ a while ago, but it messes up the V speeds a little. Oh damn. Yeah, I think I just, in the PMDG, I changed the pitch and roll dampening, so it dampens a little bit. I only changed it by a slightest amount and it made it feel so good. It was incredible. And now Blob Ross, I've got Hamilton, Melbourne, then Melbourne to Brisbane. Oh, that's awesome, bro. That's a good flight. That's a good day flight. Hell yeah. Who's that with, Virgin or Qantas? Alright, so that's done. At Figgle, we're going to be 4,500. Oh, we're descending now. Oh, look at this here. What the hell? 210/4. Should we make it 210? How far is that? Oh no, we'll make it 230. Yeah, still giving that. I don't know why, eh? I've never seen that before in my life. After LDUX, no VNav path. Yeah, right. That's weird, eh? We'll put in our charts, the last thing to do here. I mean our landing weight. Landing weight, estimated landing weight is 60.4. And the wind, I forget what it was. 030 at 8, so yeah, we won't need no wind correction, just the 5 is all good. Flaps 30, 142 plus 5 is 147. Flaps 2, checked. 034 on the heading, checked. Let's go down to 10,000 now. And that's it, boys. We're looking good. I'm not sure why my computer has that much of a like a thingo. And Blob Ross says Virgin, yeah, go the Virgin, up the Virgin. Have you blokes heard the funny joke? And I asked the flight attendant, "Excuse me, miss, I want to join the Mile High Club." And I tell her, "Oh, sorry, this is Virgin Airlines." I didn't say that right, but you get what I meant. I want to join the Mile High Club. "Sir, this is Virgin Airlines." It's a crack up. I tell you what, I'm getting a bit tired here, eh? Need a bloody chocolate milk to kick me back up. I had one too many vapes, I think. Alright. Don't get complacent. We've done the pressurization checked, recoil checked, auto brake is on 2, landing data is minimums 560 and 147 on the VREF. Approach briefing completed. Approach altimeters we have got. RMP Zulu, we don't have to put in, well, it's going to be 1. And change that to 1, and 400 is good for the RMP1. If it was smaller, you would have to change it. Yeah, that's funny as a Blobros. It's one of the funniest jokes I've heard. Alright, we've got to keep an eye on this because it's saying after LDUX we don't have no descent path. So LDUX is here at 9,000. Our 25 mile radius is here for our MSA. So for 10 mile it'll be 3,000. 20 mile would be 6,000, and so we can be at 7,500 at 25 mile to go. That's what we're aiming for if our VNAV fails us. Oh, it's been a long day, boys. This is my first flight in a while. I'm gonna after my computer started tweaking out so much. Just gonna pull this back a tiny bit here, and I'm gonna go get a drink, and I will be back. Enjoy the views. Do you want this side or this side? What do you reckon? Probably this side, eh? I'll be back in a minute. Alright boys, I'm back. How'd the views go? Nice, nice. Alright, what's our flight level? 160. Blobross says, must head off to work. I'll watch the replay for your landing. It's so good to see you, bro. So nice to meet you. I might see you in the air tomorrow, hey? I'll listen out for your call sign. And have fun at work, bro. Are you on the night shift? You gotta rack in those dollars. Good to see. And yeah, thanks again for spending some time here, enjoying the views, hanging out with us. And I might see you in the air tomorrow. Have a good one, bro. Oh yeah, and for sure, definitely come back and check out the landing. Hopefully it's a better landing than the windy one we just had. What was it? I got the wind down here somewhere. Our last landing wind was 290, 18, gusting 28 knots. Woo! Done alright, done alright. Alright, coming up to 10,000, let's enjoy some views before we go. How good's it look, eh? I used to play on, like, I had a 2060, but, bro, I used to play on the crappiest settings, and then now, it just looks hectic as to me. Like, what in the actual... It looks like real life sometimes, hey. Pilot B, I'll be on Real World Ops as well tomorrow, Jetstar 713. Oh hell yeah, bro. What's your flight? What do you have booked? Jetstar 713. I'm gonna write that down now and have a look at it. Yeah, whereabouts are you flying from? Alright, we're coming up to 10,000 now. Let's slow down to 250. 11,000 is our transition altitude. Let's get this in here like that. Let's check our tailwind. Let's put this down to 6,000 actually. Line up our heading. We got Gold Coast is 40 mile. So 3 times 10, don't know what that is. No, 3 times 4 I mean. It's 12,000 feet, we're at 10,000, so we're all good on the altitude. Landing lights can come on now, and we already had our seatbelts on from when JR told us the passenger announcement. The funny bugger. Bit of speed brake here to get us to slow down a little bit. And approach briefing completed. 319, 319 and 1080 set on that side. I need to switch that, and I will make a call. Hey, come back here. Get rid of my speed brake. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that why Nightbot does that. I'll have to delete that. I'm so sorry, Pilot B. Just maybe avoid caps because of your route. Oh, I got another person. I'm so sorry. Just write the route in normal letters.
Just traffic, Brisbane traffic, Qantas 629, Boeing 737, a 2-1, pushing back, facing south, Brisbane.
And Gold Coast traffic, Boeing 738-800, velocity 1687 is 30 nautical miles to the south-southwest. At flight level 9,000, descending on the instrument approach, runway 32, Gold Coast. Oh, I forgot to say my SX estimated time. Gold Coast traffic, velocity 1687, estimated time 41, Gold Coast. I'm going to slow my speed down now because it is going to be hard to slow down here. Got a 5 knot tailwind, we all know what this is like. And our Pilot B says Melbourne to Hobart and 0855. Oh, you're going to be up early, bro? I don't know if I'll be up that early. I might be on at about 11 o'clock. Do you have any other flights booked or just that one? I'm going to have to try and get a flight booked for myself before it runs out, eh? But I've got your, if I am on, I've got your call sign written down. And we can see here how it's not slowing down. So let's take a bit more speed brake here. Let's also I want to get that to 220. Down to 3,000 now. Got our speed brake down, we're waiting to slow down. Our flaps 1 speed is 250. I'm going to take flaps 1 now. And pilot B U2C time, I mean. Oh, awesome. Stupid Nightbot, bloody hell. Yeah, UTC time, mad. So what's that? 6 PM. Alright, we've got our speed back here. Let's go. Nah, I'm going 220 because I know what's going to happen. 655. Yeah, mad, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I might be on then too. Do my second flight maybe. I was gonna say, bro, you're keen being up that early. But nah, 6:55 PM, awesome. Might see a Jetstar, eh? Alright, what's our FMC? Verify RMP. Yes, we did do that. Oh well, it's not taking it. Leave it. Got 007 now. And into 319er. Now remember, I slowed it down early because it wasn't slowing down before, but now we got the headwind, so it's all good. But we're coming up to 14 mile out. Can detune the nav, both sides. Get our landing, get our checklist here. Go 185 here.
Traffic 669 will be taxiing runway 01 right via taxiway Tully 3, Bravo. Bravo 7, 20 points, Alpha 7, runway 01 right.
Alright, 10 mile out, 185, we can go flaps 5. Gold Coast traffic, velocity 1687, 10 mile final, runway 32, instrument approach, Gold Coast. Alright, 10 mile out now. Turn off our VOR. Landing 2, let's have a look at the view. Alright boys, strap in. We're getting ready for this landing here. Nice, nice, nice. Don't get distracted. 2,500. I'm gonna go flaps 10 here. Checked. Our missed approach altitude is 3,000. So you can put that in now, but under 300 from the missed approach altitude. We're cleared to land, so let's go with that. Doing a delayed flap to flap approach here today to save on fuel. That's how most approaches are done. Alright, gear down, flaps 15. And we got 147. Let's go flaps 30. Landing checklist. Engine start switch is continuous, speed brake is armed. Landing gear is down, flaps 30, green light. 1,000 feet, mark controls. Let that stabilize a bit first. Alright, mark controls. Let's recycle the flight directors here. Whoa, what's with the view? Got that hectic wind coming from the side, pushing us. Fire out. Look at that, boys.
Approaching minimums. 500 minimums.
Continue landing. Let's have a quick look out here. Hectic as. Speed brake on, up, reverse is normal. Knots. Ooh, well that was a bit tough, that one too, eh? Bloody hell. I would stop timing. Oh, I didn't time it. Bloody hell, that was a windy approach. Speed brake up. Flaps up. And off TARA. Landing lights are off. Strobe can come off. And our pitot. Your damper as well can come off. Traffic as well. Terrain. Got weather on that side. Reset the speed to 100 and this one can go to 4,900. And we can start the APU. Woo! Man, that approach, we were low the whole way. It was so windy. You could see like with the FPV here, you can see it was like a 10 degrees crosswind that we had there.
Traffic 629 is airborne, cleared of runway 01 flight. On the CISA 1 departure, climb flight.
We had a very low profile the whole way. I didn't like that. That wasn't. But at least we landed. At least we landed good. We didn't run off the end of the runway, so I can't complain too much. Alright, we'll get our gate here now, and what is it? I don't know. Let's go 8 left. Oh, it's all the way up there, is it? Alright. Swissport. Alright, cleared on the right, cleared on the left. Gold Coast traffic, velocity 1687, cleared runway 32 Gold Coast. We got to do that call. Alright, cleared right. APUs on the bus. Man, those crosswind landings, I haven't done any in a while. That was bloody hectic, but that was fun. Beautiful Gold Coast airport here. I'm gonna need GSX to show us where the bay is again. Oh, it's this one here. Alright, sweet. Oh, don't come to a stop, dickhead. Alright, turning into the bay. Lights can come off. Why is there a pushback there? Bloody hell. Oh, I missed it because I couldn't see it. I missed it. Oh well. I will set our parking brake. We will get our ground power now. We will put the APU. Time 1 minute. Oh, it's already been 1 minute, so we can use the bleed. Ground power now, so we can switch that on, and we can shut down the engine. Alright, we're waiting for 10% N2 as we learnt on the last shutdown there, and we can turn off all our pumps now. Onto transfer 1, and our hydraulics can come off today. Waiting for 10% N2, and now we can turn off the anti-collision light and get the seat belts signs off. This can go to standby 2000. And at the end of the day, only flight and service are on the panel. Let's turn off our APU now because there's strict rules on your APU usage, and turn on the circuit breaker. our last flight so the window heat can come off, and that is all good. Let's do the shutdown checklist. I was going to pull up the SOPs again and do it from there, but I've got it right here on the paper. Fuel pumps off, window heat is off, probe heat is off, hydraulic panel is off, parking brake is released, and flaps up, no lights, and engine start levers cut off, weather radar is off, transponder is standby, cockpit voice recorder has been pulled, and our flight deck access system switch is off from the flight attendant, and we are all good. Let's get the deboarding done. We put that on, we'll see how much we use, 3.65 today. Alright lads, one more thing, forgot to do that. I stuffed up all the clocks today. I've done every single one wrong. And Pilot B says, nice landing bro, might hear you on the network tomorrow. Cheers brother, it wasn't too bad, but thank you so much. And yeah bro, I'll be listening out for you, hey? Don't make me laugh too much on air. Catch you bro, hope you enjoyed that, and it was good to see you here hanging out with us and flying, and hope to hear you tomorrow night, or see you again. Enjoy your Friday bro. Hooroo. Alright, we got our passengers getting deboarded, and that's our flight done. Where'd we go from? We went from Melbourne to Canberra, then Canberra up to the Goldie. Bloody the most hecticest winds that I've had. We got our flight report here from Canberra, and our landing rate was minus 305, which I thought so. Landing G-force 1.2. You're not looking for a smooth landing at all. The way that you judge a good landing is 50 feet from the 50 foot above the threshold. You got 4 to 8 seconds, and you need to land it in the 4 to 8 second window. And that's how you determine what a good landing is. Anything earlier than 4 seconds is too hard. Anything later than 8 seconds is too long, so you'll have to go around. We had pitch 2, bank 0, and no bounces. Wind was 060, and the wind speed was 13 knots. I could feel, it felt way hecticer than 13 knots up there, I can tell you that right now. Oh, where did I land? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. That's a pass from me again. In my books. Alright, let's submit that flight. Yes. Come on, a pilot's life. Anyway, I think that's good to go. Let's deboard the pilots. Oh, I don't think I can at the moment, eh? No, I can't. Alright, boys. Well, that was Victor Uniform Papa, following the real world flight schedule from Melbourne to Canberra, and then Canberra up to the Gold Coast. We had a good flight into Canberra. We did have, we didn't pick up the GS on the ILS. We were a bit low underneath it, but we picked it up later. Windy approach, we got in there fine. Then we reboarded, went for pushback and lined up for departure. We had a rejected takeoff actually with the master caution. I'll have to go back and watch that, see what happened. And so we rejected our takeoff. We weren't going that fast, so we lined back up again, and we took off with no problems this time, which was very unusual, but it was good. I do fly with failures active every single flight. That's why I always check everything and I try and do it proper. Coming into Goldie, it was real hard to slow the plane down again from about 5,000 feet. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we want to deboard the crew, and yeah, really hard to slow the plane down from 5,000 feet. Into the approach was all good on the RMP. When we took over manual control, we were a little bit low on visual, and we stayed 1 dot low the whole time, which brought us in for that a little bit hard landing, I'd say, because we had to keep the power on for longer, and it was really windy. And that's our flight report. It was so good to see everyone, hang out with everyone. It was good to be back in the air without flying, with no troubles again, no crashes. And thanks everyone who came and watched and spent the day with me. I hope you learned something today. Like this video. Also, don't forget that I pulled up the real standard operating procedures from a certain airline. You might be able to guess, you might not be able to guess where it's from. I'm not saying nothing. And so you can go through there, you might be able to pause it and whatnot. But oh yeah, that was on engine shutdown at Canberra. I pulled them up, and we've done the engine shutdown procedure the real way. But yeah, it was good to see everyone. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try and be back on here tomorrow. And happy Friday to everyone. Hope you all have an awesome night, and I'll see you again soon. Hooroo!